Treasure Island. Chapter 12. Jim Hawkins.
Silver went back to the pirates and said, "I've found out that the doctor's men have the ship. I don't know where it is, but when we find the treasure, we'll find the ship. That will give us the advantage. We'll keep Jim with us before then. When we go home, we can leave him on the island." The pirates looked happy with this news, but it worried me. What was Silver really planning? When he found the treasure, was he going to help Dr. Livesey and Mr. Trelawney? Or these terrible pirates? I did not know. We all left the fort. The pirates were carrying supplies, spades, and their weapons. We then got into the small boats and looked at the map to see where we should go. We took the boats down a river. Then we left them and walked through some tall trees. The pirates attached me to Silver with a rope so that I could not escape, and we walked up a hill. We walked for many hours. It was very hot, but this side of the island was very beautiful, with many flowers and birds. Then we heard a shout. Morgan was looking at something with a frightened face. It was the skeleton of a man lying on the ground. "The skeleton is pointing north," said Morgan. "He is," said Silver. "I think this was one of Flint's games. He killed the man and put him there." "Flint was a terrible man," said Morgan. The pirates looked worried, and when we continued, they were much quieter. Suddenly, we heard a voice singing from the trees in front of us. "That sounds like Flint," said George. "Flint's dead," said Silver. "It is someone playing a trick." Then the voice called out, "McGraw, bring me a drink, please." "That was what Flint said just before he died," said Morgan. Now the pirates all looked very frightened. "Listen, men," said Silver. "There's a lot of treasure near here. I don't think that was Flint. I think it was Ben Gunn. I thought he was dead, too, but I'm not frightened of him," said George. The pirates looked happier and continued walking, although Dick looked tired and ill. Soon we saw a very tall tree. The tree was on our map, and we knew that we were now close to the treasure. I could see that all the pirates were excited. Silver, too, looked different. His eyes looked crazy and dangerous, and I thought he would do anything to go home safely with the treasure. The pirates all ran to the bottom of the tree. George was in front of them, but he suddenly stopped with a cry. "Look," he said. We saw what he was pointing at. Near the bottom of the tree, there was a big hole in the ground. Someone had been there before us. The treasure was gone. The pirates said nothing, but I could see that Silver was already making a plan. "Take this and be ready for trouble," he said quietly, and he gave me a gun. Then the pirates all jumped into the hole and started digging with their spades. Perhaps there was treasure still there. Morgan found a gold coin and held it up for the others to see. "1 coin! You told us there was 700,000 pounds here." "Silver," shouted George angrily. "You knew about this, didn't you?" The pirates looked very angry. They climbed out of the other side of the hole, looking dirty and hot. "Let's get them, men," said George. Suddenly, there was the sound of guns from the trees. Two of the pirates fell down, and the other 3 started to run. We were safe. Dr. Livesey, Gray, and Ben Gunn came out from the trees. "Thank you, Doctor," said Silver. "You saved us. And look, it's Ben Gunn." Ben Gunn said hello to Silver, but I could see that he was frightened of him. The boats, we heard how Ben Gunn had helped us. Ben Gunn had dug up the treasure and put it in a cave in the north of the island. Ben Gunn told all of this to Dr. Levsey when the doctor gave him some cheese. The doctor then thought of a plan, Silver, because he knew it was useless. Then he took his friends up to the cave, where Ben Gunn had supplies as well as the treasure. When he knew that Silver was taking me and the men to look for the treasure, the doctor came back with Ben Gunn and Gray. To slow the pirates down, Ben Gunn sang a song to frighten them. This had given the others time to wait for the pirates by the hole. After a few hours, we reached the coast again. Ben Gunn helped Gray to destroy one of the boats, so that the other pirates could not use it. We took the other boat around the island. After 3 miles, I was surprised to see the Hispaniola. The wind had blown it from the beach, and it was sailing empty on the sea, so that he could look after it. And we continued to the beach. We then climbed the hill to Ben Gunn's cave, after Captain Smollett. "Silver," Trelawney said when he saw him, "you are a pirate and a thief. But the doctor says that you have helped us. I must thank you." Silver said nothing, but he smiled. Inside the big cave, Captain Smollett was lying by a fire. Behind him, I could see lots of coins and gold. It was Flint's treasure. The next morning, we began to take the treasure down the hill to the boat. It was heavy work, and it took us days to move all the coins and gold. We knew there were still 3 pirates on the island. We looked for them all the time, but we did not see them again. We decided to leave the island without them, but we left some food and medicine. It was a difficult journey back on the Hispaniola, because the crew was so small. Captain Smollett lay on his bed and told us what to do. After a few days, we reached a town in South America, where we went to find more people for our crew. When we returned to the Hispaniola later that day, Ben Gunn told us that Silver had taken a boat and some money. He was gone, but nobody was sad about that. With a bigger crew, it was easier to return to Bristol. The treasure helped us all back in England. Captain Smollett stopped working, and Gray decided to buy his own ship. Ben Gunn quickly spent all of his money. I have a comfortable life now. I often think about the island and Long John Silver, but I never saw him again.